You want to start with the motorcycle?
Yes, sir.
Because this could be the easiest one.
Yeah, wherever you have first, Sarge.
No, that's fine. Hold on.
I'm not a hard person. I just want to videotape that it's here and that they didn't destroy it because they destroyed those other 9 cars.
And I think I know where your other one is. I'll tell you what.
It's at Montrose Towing.
Oh, no. The Mazda. You wanted to film that one too, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just head on back and I'll...
Okay. The motorcycles are right here to the left, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you go through, all right. You guys are auctioning that one off?
No. No.
As you see, I'm back at the yard again, and all I'm doing is going to record this, that my vehicles are here, and I appreciate these guys here. They're professional, even though I take it to the limit with them. But all I want to do is record my property being here in Montgomery County tow yard, abandoned tow yard, and I'm not consenting to anything. These vehicles were illegally towed. I do not have to register my private property. And I'm going to prove it with the supreme law. Sarge must be got a bad leg. He gets his car and he rides down it. Good gentleman. He said once I show him this, he'll retire. So he's going to get ready to retire because I'm going to prove it with the law. The DMV and government been getting away with this racket for so long that it needs to stop. If a person chooses to register and put tags on their property, that's up to them. But no government agency can make you do it and then say you can't ride on something you pay for, which is the road. Every taxpayer pays the maintenance of the road. All right, here's the motorcycle. As you see, okay. Where next, Art? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Look at all these cars that have been stolen and brought here. All right, here's the Mazda. Again, you can see where they mark my tires. You see the scratches on the car that they put on the car. They took my tag off. The windows. All right. That's it. All right. I appreciate it, Sarge.
Good.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Listen, good luck with everything. All right.
Get ready to retire, though. You said that now.
Hey, let me retire.
Okay, I'm going to prove it. He's a good guy. Even though he really didn't want to do it, I think he got a phone call from somebody. I mean, Montgomery County knows that Tacoma Park is a piece of shit. They know that, and I'm pretty sure he got a phone call from somebody to allow me to do it. Now, he said he's gonna set my property aside. He got motorcycles down here. I'm gonna have to come to this auction and get me some of those motorcycles. So, let's see. He said he's gonna set them aside this time. Well, I hope they're ready to give them to me when they get ready, because they know that this is nothing but an extortion on the taxpayers. You cannot, a government agency cannot steal a citizen's property because you're saying they're not registering their property with a government agency. Nowhere in the law says that. And they try to use the traffic administration to justify that, to make that as their law. The traffic administration cannot abridge what is written in the Constitution. And the Constitution is very clear. My property is secured. My effects is secured. My papers are secure. Okay? And therefore, when you go get tags, you have to give up all your personal information. This is what's those saying? This is a round the barn way of trying to get your personal information, which you don't have to give, to operate on something you're paying for. And every taxpayer is paying for the roads, to maintain it, to do the upkeep of it. My tax dollars is paying for the roads so I can travel on them. They try to say, oh, it's the gas tax. No, the gas tax doesn't take. Taxpayers' dollars does. Now let me see if I can go in here and get this paperwork, and then I'll be on my way.
Went back there.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, is it possible I can get a copy of that letter that they said they sent about it being sold?
Yeah, let me talk. I don't have your case files. So let me talk to them.
Okay, that's fine. If not, if he won't do it, then that's fine. I appreciate what he just did. Yeah, thank you.
Billy gets back up here.
Okay, thank you. The young lady talking on the phone to somebody. I want to get their conversation. Yeah. So, but it's not these people's fault here at this facility. This is what Tacoma Park has drawn this county corporation into, this foolishness. But as I was saying, when you get your tags, you have to give up all your personal information. And that is around the barn way of getting your papers, which are secured information, which is secured by the Constitution of supreme law. Same thing with a driver's license. And if you go into the motor vehicle department, you fill out a contract. And that contract gives you tags and a driver's license. I have no contract with the DMV. So law enforcement can't enforce anything because I'm not up under the umbrella of the DMV. Because I choose not to. If I go out there and I hit somebody, I have to pay. That's a civil matter. It's a civil matter if you go out and hit somebody with your car and you damage their car. That becomes a civil matter. It's not a criminal matter. When you go into the motor vehicle department, you go in there and you say you're going to follow all these rules of the road, and you sign this contract, and they put their little stamp, which is the tags on your vehicle, and give you this little card, which is that little license saying you're going to follow all the rules. Now, if I'm out there and I'm running a red light or speeding and the police pull me over, they're going to give me a ticket. I have to pay that ticket because that's an infraction, violation. Off the roads. You know, I just can't go out there because I don't have no contract with them, go out there and break their rules and faction, you know. I still have to follow the stop signs, the stop lights, all that. But I don't have to give up my personal information and my effects because they're secured under the Constitution of the United States. Traffic violations are not under the Constitution. So therefore, they can enforce those stopping at a stoplight, stopping at a stop sign, speeding, because that's not in the Constitution. But your papers, effects are, and your property are. They're secured. And you don't have to give no government agency that information. And especially the DMV. Because the DMV started off as a business. It's not a government agency. It started off as a business. And no state can put limitations or restrictions on something a taxpayer pays for. I pay for the road. Thank you.
Let's do that, because you know what? They didn't have it last time, so.
Appreciate it, Sarge. Thank you. So they're gonna give me the paperwork of the vehicles. Mr. Davis, no hard feelings, sir. I appreciate y'all. Y'all doing a good job, man. And it's nothing personal with y'all. But we knew this was coming, so, because they were gonna come back at us. That's why when now they have these tag readers, they get behind you and they can tell you everything about you. That's why when they run your tag number, they're not telling you about the car. They're getting all your information about you, which is supposed to be secured unless you commit a crime. And riding on a public street is not a crime. Free movement is not a crime. It's not a privilege, it's a right. And no government agency can tell you how to travel and what to travel on. But make no mistake, these guys here, they do their job. No, the letter that was sent out.
That I can't give you because that's somebody else's name on it.
All right.
You gotta understand.
No,
that.
I understand. Okay, I appreciate this. You guys have a good one. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day. They want to bluff so bad, but I'll go along. They gave me what they gave me. This is the abandoned vehicle section. Okay? At no time were my vehicles abandoned. No time. They were stolen. And like I told the SAR, I'm gonna prove it. See, look at here. Look how these people just steal people's vehicles. I went all the way from New York. All right. So we're leaving the Montgomery County Police Vehicle Recovery Facility in Gaithersburg. And now we're going to go down to the county executive and have a conversation with them. Maybe they could pull the law up and show it to me. And I'm not talking about no motor vehicle law or rule or regulation, because it does not trump the Constitution of the United States. And the 14th Amendment makes it very clear that you cannot abridge what is written in the supreme law. And when you go down to motor vehicle, matter of fact, I'm going to motor vehicles right now and see if I can get an application to get tags and a driver's license. Okay? If this was the case, you wouldn't have to go through all of this. It's just like child support. Just like child support. When you go down to child support, they give you a stack of papers. Okay, child support is a civil matter. But they give you a stack of papers. And in that stack of papers, there is a contract saying that you're going to pay back the government every dime they pay out to take care of your child. Once you sign that piece of paper, you're obligated to follow their rules and regulations. Okay? I turned my license, registration, and tags in 83. 83. And I've been riding up all over the United States. I've been stopped by law enforcement. And I explained the same thing I'm going to explain to him. Show me the law. There is no law. But the Constitution is very clear. A citizen is secure in his papers, property, and effect. And no government agency can abridge that. And to get these tags, that's what they're doing. They are abridging, getting your personal information, which is secured by the supreme law. Now, if you choose to do it, so be it. But if you don't, then there's nothing an agency, government agency can do. Nothing. Until you break the law. And the law they have made that you can't run stop signs, you can't speed, none of that is written in the Constitution. But the other stuff, yeah, it's written there. And you can't abridge it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that paperwork. How you doing? Get that paperwork to get tags. And I'm gonna show you what it says. It's a contract, and the same thing like child support. Once you sign that you're gonna pay back the government, you are in a contract with the government, and that's how child support works. If you never sign it, you never have to pay child support because you're never gonna pay the government back if they shell out money to your family members. All right, stay tuned.